Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel, Siblings A and J Gardening. I'm Angela. That's my brother Jeffrey. We garden together. We're out here another day trying to get some more vegetables in the ground. I'm gonna go ahead and start planting these tomatoes. I bought some yesterday. I think I got big boys. I'm only these two varieties, big boy, or is that better boy? Better boy. And red beefsteak. And then Jeffrey's friend gave us a few things too. These are tomatoes, that's a pepper, and maybe that's broccoli, I'm not sure. But Jeffrey's already put the landscaping fabric down for me. And I'm gonna get busy. I'm gonna put a cup of this tomato secret. I'm gonna put a cup of this in each tomato plant that I plant. Jeffrey's getting the cages out. He already has the stakes, so I guess I better get busy. I'm gonna plant some peppers. I'm going to plant cucumbers, replant my cucumbers. Next year, we're gonna get a blowtorch to make this much easier. Like I said, I'm gonna put a cup of fertilizer, water it, and then put the plant in there, cover it back up with the dirt, and then surround it with mulch. And I'm gonna do that as I walk down the line. Got all my protective gear on. I always wear gloves, I always wear long sleeves, and I always have my hat on. I'm not too good about wearing the sunscreen, but I gotta work on that. I'm gonna clip those lower leaves off as I go. I'm gonna get my little scissors. See this tomato plant here? All those lower little branches. I'm gonna cut those off. So I think I have a total of 14 tomato plants. Not too late now. I'm gonna go ahead and put mulch around. I only have one more tomato plant.
Yeah, there we go. I can do it. That's gonna be enough. Hold up. You got a knife?
We still have to till though, don't we? Like what? Over there?
Like that's just pepper.
Okay.
That's why I broke that up right there. But you know what? They'll be running all in the peppers though, won't they?
Yeah, it will. We'll think about it.
Well, if you put them on the outside,
We still got time. Yeah, but you put them on the outside, they'll be running on the outside. I need to get some more cages too. I like to get them at the yards, and I was there yesterday, but I didn't even think about it. Jeffrey's friend gave him these tomatoes. I want to show you all how healthy the root system is. See, the roots are coming out from the bottom. That's a nice root system there.
hey, I've got 3 more green pepper plants. You mind planting? Yep, I already got them over there.
Fertilizer
Is there enough of that left? Yeah, go ahead and put that in there.
What's here? What's going here?
Okra.
Today? So it's just cucumbers over there?
What?
Just cucumbers? Just cucumbers.
Just What if you space them out?
Jeffrey's friend gave us these peppers. That's a nice root system there. I've dug the hole, added some water, and that powdery stuff you see there is Tomato Secret fertilizer. I planted the pepper plants. Jeffrey's still getting the cages on the tomatoes and the mulch. I'm gonna go lay a roll of landscaping fabric, cut through the fabric, make mounds, and plant the cucumbers. Get my bucket here. Gonna plant them down this way next to the peppers. I think I'm gonna plant about 6 cucumber plants. I don't think we'll need as many as we typically plant because they're so, they yield a lot. But I do plan on making pickles again, all varieties, sweet and sour, dill, and the 14-day pickles. I've decided I'm gonna put an extra row of landscaping fabric on the other side of these peppers. So when the cucumbers start to vine, they'll vine off on landscaping fabric instead of the dirt, because Jeffrey won't be able to till up through there. Last year we ran into pulling the cucumbers up out of weeds because they vined out so much. See what kind of progress Jeffrey's making over here. Hope we can get everything finished before the sun goes down.
We used to use straw and let our tomatoes lay on the ground. Then we used to use stakes, and the things about stakes, they still do work by tying them off. But by doing it this way, where we live at, we have thunderstorms like I'm sure everybody else does. In the old way, if you had your plant just tied off to a stake, it would probably, well, it would turn over or rip the roots out of the ground. But by driving this in the ground, it gives not a little, but a lot of stability to the plant. And it also allows the wind to blow through. And by having this up here, if your plants do fall over, it'll fall over on the tomato cage. So that's why we went to this.
Yeah, a few years ago, it turned over just about all of our cages. And you take wire too to reinforce it.
I put the fence post in. I tie the bottom or the top off to some tie wire to add some more stability. And as the last, 2 years, we've had storms,
we haven't had any turnover.
All
right,
you might want to try. It's a little time
consuming,
but it's worth the effort.
Well, just like with the landscaping fabric, it's time consuming, but it saves with the weeds and saves with a lot of tilling too.
I mean, you're still going to get weeds, but just not
as bad.
much.
I've got my 3rd roll of fabric down. Now I'm gonna space it. Should I go 3 to 4 feet apart, you think? 4 feet? I'm gonna start planting the cucumber seeds, make my little hole, do the mounds, and space it, Jeffrey said 4 feet apart. He's over there spreading the compost. He's going to plant okra at that area. Now where you all see that stake there, that's where I planted the pole beans, and the cucumbers. Half a roll of pole beans, half a roll of cucumbers. But you can see all that overgrowth there. So we scratched that plan. Jeffrey's gonna till it up. We're gonna put the gray landscaping fabric on that side of the brush and move the pole beans over a little further in the middle of the aisle. So that's why I'm doing the cucumbers over here now instead of on that other side. I've already got my hoes, gonna do my mounds and get these planted really quickly. Gonna do the mounds and put 3 to 4 cucumber seeds in each mound. I've got my cucumbers planted already. Over here, I thought I was gonna plant the pole beans again. I don't think Jeffrey said we're gonna do anything. We're just gonna leave it like it is. So we'll see how they do. I guess he's gonna put mulch around these peppers over here. I planted 3 more peppers that his friend gave us, and I ended up planting 6 cucumber plants. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. 6 cucumber plants. So the only thing we have left to plant that we can think of is the okra and the eggplant. I don't think we're forgetting anything because we have a lot of open space here. But he put compost down, and that's where he's going to plant the okra. Where are you going to plant the eggplant? Oh, the end down there. We have a few open spots next to the peppers. I'm going to show you the work that he's finished over here. I planted the tomatoes, and actually it worked out pretty good. I didn't have much wasted space. But it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 tomato plants, which is most definitely too much, but I didn't want to waste any space. We're supposed to get a rain within the next few days. So any type of Mother Nature rain is wonderful for the garden. Looks like Jeffrey has the tiller. I think he's going to try to run the tiller in between the onions and the potatoes here because you can see the grass is starting to come up. He put more straw around the potatoes. And I bet after we get that rain, they are really, really going to jump. As you can see, they're coming through the straw. Let's see, there we go. Was walking too fast. I have the camera magnified so you all can really see. Looks, the white stuff you see on the plant is diatomaceous earth. Potatoes are all looking good. We are finished for the evening. We're gonna start cleaning up. I put 3 more cages on the pepper plants I just planted. Jeffrey said we're gonna leave the pole beans like it is. And there's also cucumbers down there. We'll see if they come up. Where you see this stake right here, that row is zucchini and squash. So, like I said, we're gonna start cleaning up. Another productive day with my brother, working in this garden, just like Uncle LV, Grandpa Charlie, and my daddy did years and years ago. There has been a garden in this spot probably 50 something years now. As kids, I didn't have to work over in this section very much because it was Uncle LV and Grandpa's, but Jeffrey helped out a lot. I helped in that back area right down there. That's where Daddy always had his garden. Hated every minute of it, but I love it now. Everything's looking good. Jeffrey did say that the weather's really supposed to cool off. I hope the tomatoes will be okay. They're surrounded in mulch, so hopefully. He's over there with the tiller. Like I said, he's gonna run the tiller through there to clean up the grass. But we've had another productive day in the garden. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you all for supporting our channel, Siblings A&J Gardening. You all stay safe and be blessed and happy gardening.